This video segment continues the discussion about how organisms are responding to climate change. The previous segment focused on global warming. Here we examine changes in precipitation, salinity, and pH. Its major points are, number 1, changes in the patterns of precipitation will influence food production. 2, irrigated agriculture invariably exacerbates soil salinization. Life on our planet, based as it is on biochemical reactions in aqueous medium, is highly sensitive to water availability. Over the last quarter of a century, tropical and polar regions have become wetter, whereas mid-latitudes have become drier. These trends are likely to continue into the foreseeable future. Species are shifting their geographical distribution in response to changing patterns of precipitation. The following focuses on water issues associated with human well-being, particularly food production, irrigation, and salinity. With much of the arable land on Earth already in use, total acreage under cultivation has reached a plateau. Agriculture, to meet the demands of growing human populations without additional land area to expand, has become more efficient in its land use. Farmers today require only about half the land to supply a person with food and fiber than they did 50 years ago. Improved water management is in part responsible for this greater agricultural efficiency. Timing crop plantings to take advantage of seasonal water availability, although it is widely practiced, is no longer sufficient to feed the world. More and more farmers supplement available soil water through irrigation with water collected from different locations and/or at different times of the year. Irrigated acreage and water withdrawals for agriculture have doubled over the past 25 years. Over the same period, water withdrawals for industrial and domestic purposes have increased fourfold, but they still account for less than half of the amount withdrawn for agricultural purposes. The majority of the world's best farmland, in terms of climate and soils, is located in the temperate zones that lie between the tropics and the polar circles. A large percentage of this land is now irrigated. Water for irrigation in several major agricultural regions depend on snow that accumulates in nearby mountains. I live in the Central Valley of California. More than half of the fruits and vegetables consumed in the United States and Canada are grown here. This highly productive agricultural system receives precious little rainfall in spring, summer, and fall, and thus depends on irrigation during the prime growing season. The water for irrigation derives primarily from snowpack in the Sierra Nevada mountains to the east.